Hi there. Eric here. I've got a few feedback. A few of you contacted me and say, hey, you want to also get the harness. Um, I think I tried to explain it in a video, but not that I don't want to send a link to you guys and you can shop the harness. But I bought the harness with my amplifier from a second-hand supplier within China, and we use only a Chinese app to buy that, and they only ship within China. Um, there's no website for it, and so I can't. It's unlike AliExpress that you can use an app, or you can use maybe a link to actually get to it. No, but I can't. I can't even send it to you. So, but nevertheless, you can. I'm very sure you can actually source some plugs and wiring, and you can do it yourself. So I'm just explaining a little bit about the progress or the process that I've gone through a little bit, just to re-summarize what I've done, and a bit of a picture. So when I bought my amplifier and my harness, first thing I want to let you know is the harness that the person made is actually not the correct one for my scenario, which I wanted to convert from an original for 4 channels, 6 channels amplifier to a Harman Kardon one. And the plug, and at the same time, I have asked him to send me the wiring diagram. He basically sent me a couple of diagrams, as you can see here. They are in Chinese, but let me explain. So the one on the left are classified as the original. They are correct. So they are basically the output. So I have the white letters here. I translated this in English. So 1 and 9 are the left front, and then 3 and 11 are the right front, and 4 and 12 are the left rear, and 5 and 13 are the right rear. So they are correct. For some reason, the Chinese mean right front mid. It's actually not what it really means. On the smaller plug, 4 and 14 and 3 and 13 are the right and left surrounds, which are the surrounds above the third row of the car. And these 2 diagrams, they are correct as what the car wiring has. Now, he did not supply me any wiring diagram of what the Harman Kardon looks like. I think he does not. I think he probably did not know either. And he only provided this is based on the BMW systems, and I think originally when he tried to wire it, he might follow this instead of the Harman Kardon ones, which he did not know. So nevertheless, so what I can tell you is on a bigger plug, the subwoofer, which is 7 and 15, and the center channel, which is 2 and 10, they are correct. They are the correct output for the Harman Kardon amps. But any of the outputs, like the left front, the right rear, whatever, on the bigger plug, they are not the correct one. They seems to be only outputting some sort of mid-range signals without not really the entire frequency range. I mean, it's been a few months, so as far as I can remember, and definitely not having the right to back fading fader to be controlled correctly. So that they are definitely not right. One thing I do want to let you know is during the process, what I've done is I actually have taken the output of the smaller plug and rerouted this into this plug, this sort of plug here, and then it goes back to the original wiring, and then I basically leave the bigger plug, the left front, left rear, the right front and the right rear disconnected basically from the bigger plug. When it comes to the bigger plug, outputting from the Harman Kardon amp, as you can see here, this pair is for the subwoofer, and this pair is for the center channel. Brown is positive and yellow is negative. For the smaller plug, it actually wired back into the original harnesses on both plugs, we'll come to the wiring diagram in the next picture. So this is the wiring diagram. I ended up, how I made my harness. The harness that again, I want to re-emphasize, the harness that I bought was not correct. Sorry, it's been a while, and so what I did was I just take it out of the car and just use a multimeter to re-measure it. So the white ones are the one for the surrounds, which are the surrounds on top of the third row of the car. They are just pin to pin, one-to-one relationship. That's all you need to wire it. The red one here, that bunch, is for the left rear. The green one is for the left front. The yellow bunch here is for the right front, and the blue one is for the right rear. Again, I believe this harness, this wiring diagram will, or this type of harness, if you make the same one, it will only work in my particular scenario, which is I'm changing from a 6-channel original Volvo with no center channel, no subwoofers, only front speakers on the door, full range, rear speakers on the door, full range, and a couple of surrounds above the third row of the third row seats, and upgraded it to Harman Kardon amp, and then add a center channel and a subwoofer. So I hope this will help you to do a similar project. Again, please make sure you tested it before you really finalize your wiring. The method that I used was I just got one of my center speakers, I just hook it up to the output and just test it and play with the faders and play with the left and right balance, and ensure that I got the right settings. Please make sure you do that, because I can't guarantee that it works for me. It will always work for you as well. It will also work for you. So just please make sure that you also tested it, and while you're testing it, please ensure that you don't short any wires together, and otherwise it might damage your amplifier. I hope it is helpful, and thanks for watching.